Also, Sunny back again with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified when I do go live. Again, guys, I appreciate all the love and support, all the recent comments, the shares, the likes, the subscriptions. Of course, we're at like almost 250. Keep running that up, man. We are reacting to Black State first hands-on preview. We reacted to this about a month ago. It gives me like Metal Gear Solid meets Crisis meets like Time Cop. The graphics look freaking phenomenal, but at the same time, it does also give me like Death Stranding vibes, where the environment looks great, but there's not really a lot going on as far as the gameplay. But with that being said, let's check out this. Let's check out this clip. Let's see if it has us more excited or less excited.
When Black State was first welcomed to the world
Okay,
via
Simon
a visually
Cardi.
impressive Metal
Tell
Gear
me something.
Solid S teaser earlier this summer, some doubted its legitimacy as a game. Was it purely a tech demo injected with the purpose of showing off Nvidia's shiny RTX tech? Was it another entry in the recent trend of too good to be true game reveals, walking in the sorry footsteps of the day before? Well, I've played Black State, and I'm more than happy to report that not only does it appear to be a real game, but also a really promising one full of gory, explosive action and cinematic sci-fi style, powered by handsome visuals and a playful physics engine. My demo started by taking control of a stealth-suited long-haired man aboard a cargo ship. It's impossible to not be reminded of the opening moments of Metal Gear Solid 2 as you skulk along its main deck, admiring its reflective metals and the choppy waters around it. Ömer Faruk Güngör, studio director at Black State's Turkish developer Motion Blur, is keen to point out the game's graphical prowess, and he's not wrong to do so. It really is a stunner, shining brightly over the course of the 20-minute demo.
It's almost real.
But what's perhaps more impressive is how well it runs. Even with ray tracing turned on, the frame rate rarely dips below 60, and the demo hits a steady 140 FPS during non-combat situations on the RTX 4080 based rig I played on. But as I mentioned, and as Güngör goes to lengths to insist, Black State isn't a tech demo. It's a story-driven action game of huge ambition. After making my way up the ship's deck and entering one of its many doors, that scope all starts to become apparent. Doors in Black State aren't your traditional gateways into neighbouring rooms, but instead portals to wildly different locations.
I like that. Now, with that being said, I hope that with the director of the game saying that this is a story-based driven game, I hope that means that these doors, there can be multiple doors, meaning there's multiple like quest lines or storylines that you can make. If you go down this path, open this door, you go down another path, open another door, and then, of course, the main storyline path. Because with the environment, bro, it looks freaking amazing. The graphics look, and for me, bro, I feel like graphics at this point in life with gaming, graphics should be at like a 8.5 and above out of 10. We should not be in the days of, why do the graphics look like they're on a PS2, PS3? You know what I mean? Why do they look last gen? We shouldn't be saying that no more in 2024. I understand that a lot of companies don't have the resources to push their graphics that far. But I feel like for the majority of games, not every game, because like I just said with that statement, but I feel like the majority of games, especially these so quote unquote AAA companies, your graphics should be the last thing that any person who play tests it, or when it comes out on official release, just the public, we should not be saying what's up with the graphics, you know. But again, with them saying with these portal doors, I hope you are really getting in depth and creative with your story. We may go down one door or open up one door and leads down a whole nother storyline, opens up another whole nother quest line, or opens up a whole nother world to start a whole nother mission that introduces a whole new character, or maybe a new ability for our whole arsenal that we have on. Because like I said, this gives me like Crisis vibes, and I hope to see it's not just sneak around, shoot people, get to the checkpoint, rinse and repeat. I hope it's not that. I don't want it to be that.
After stepping through the heavy bolted ship gateway, for instance, I find myself in a museum. Its shiny hardwood floors and spotless glass cabinets, a far cry from the industrial oceanic setting of Moment.
We don't know, but I'm glad these all survived.
Hopefully, this trick will provide not only narrative intrigue, but ambitious level design that links.
Yeah, see, the game looks beautiful, but it's like I hope I don't want if the game itself is not interesting, engaging, and just baseline just fun. How great it looks becomes a second thought. Like I don't care how good something looks if it's not an interesting story. If the gameplay is not fun or creative, like at this day and age again, bro, we've played all these types of games. Like I said, the Crisis, the Metal Gear Solid. So I don't need to play that in 2024. I could just go play the old one that's still good. You know what I mean? Like bring in new mechanics, new creative ideas of the way to play a quote unquote shooter. You know what I mean? Give me new creative abilities, new creative defensive and offensive, power ups. New ways to be a stealth, assassin, so to speak.
Multiple types of environments together. Gungar reveals little of Blackstate's story, but hints of a sci-fi adventure that may deliberately confuse at first, before coming together and bringing its
like
disparate portal-gated worlds together. He cites Inception as a key inspiration, and the more I play, the more that rings true. It's not just the dream heist masterpiece I'm reminded of though, but the sci-fi thriller movies of Christopher Nolan in general. There are hints of Tenet in there, not only through its aesthetic, but in the gameplay too, a mix of shooting and close quarters combat against black-clad commando units. This isn't the brand of tactical espionage action its opening cargo ship section initially conjured memories of. In fact, Blackstate plays much closer to Remedy's brand of high-octane action than any of Kojima's Metal Gear Solid entries.
How'd they spot me? We don't know. You need to keep moving. Time is short.
Why doesn't Buddy have a helmet? You got armor everywhere else besides your head. Why is there no helmet on Buddy? I just realized that. He would be dead in the first 5 minutes. Just shoot at his head.
My first encounter is against a squad of enemies who rappel down into the museum's corridor. I immediately do what I always do when the option is made available, push the button that triggers bullet time. The slowdown mechanic is on a cooldown timer, but one generous enough to let me use it with relative abandon. It looks and feels fantastic, just as it did in the original Max Payne, to roll out of cover at quarter speed before unleashing a hail of bullets into an enemy pathetically stuck in real time. 4 different weapons were made available in the demo, allowing me to leave a trail of destruction frankly unbefitting of the classy surroundings. Alongside a relatively standard pistol and assault rifle combo, there's a fantastically powerful shotgun capable of completely obliterating limbs at close distance.
I love to see some limbs go flying, man.
And there's the more powerful sci-fi flavored fusion gun. This energy weapon discharges a burst of electricity into an enemy, which, after a short delay...
I don't like that. That boy still point blank and had to charge that point blank in that dude's face and hadn't got shot yet. And again, where is his helmet?
And there's the more powerful sci-fi flavored fusion gun. This energy weapon discharges a burst of electricity.
He's right there shooting him
into an enemy, which, after a short delay, makes them explode into a gory pile of goo. It again looks and feels fantastic, especially when paired with bullet time, allowing you to watch bits of blood and bone elegantly fly across the room. It's disgusting, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I...
Damn, he's right in front. You didn't see that? Holy shit. I hope there's not I hope they fixed that, because he was right there, and I don't know if he didn't notice him or whatever, but this gun, I don't know if you guys ever seen District 9, there's like this EMP gun that it shoots an electric laser at its target, and upon impact, it literally explodes.
Love it.
That's literally the vibes I get.
Alongside the guns is a selection of gadgets too. The ones I had access to were similar in nature to the Division's Seeker mines. Homing grenades that scuttle towards your target before either blowing them up or stunning them. An electrical charge version was also ready to be deployed by the nameless protagonist. A device Gungar teases would be effective against robotic enemies that appear later in the story. The playable section ends in a secret lab area found behind a keycard locked door upon which the Mona Lisa sits proudly. It's an area that brings together all of Blackstate's apparent influences: the experimental science of Metal Gear Solid, the battle-ready scientists in bodysuits of Remedy's Quantum Break, the clinical, orchestrated violence of Nolan's Tenet. It makes for a lengthy combat sequence in which a dozen or more enemies attack from all corners, pressuring me to use all of the aforementioned tools at my disposal. If all of Blackstate's combat encounters are this well structured, then I think it will prove to be more than just a robust shooter. The resulting mess is one of great delight, as people become exploded innards and dress the bleach white surfaces in lashings of deep red. This gory, bordering on over-the-top violence is another of Gunga's touchstones: the often brutal spectacle of a Quentin Tarantino action scene. It's a homage best showcased when a body flies across the room after taking a shotgun shell at point-blank range, a la Django Unchained's final bloody shootout.
Bye, Miss Laura.
Motion blur is aiming high with Black State then, and for what I've played, it's showing promising signs it can reach those heights, at least in the foundational gameplay department. It remains to be seen if the overall level design can continue to creatively support Black State's inventive place-hopping concept, as well as escalate with a hopefully ever-evolving toolset. I'm also largely in the dark on its narrative, and so can't yet tell if Motion Blur's writing talent matches its skill for slick firefights. But even if a full release is quite a while away yet, I've got a good feeling. The eye-catching reveal trailer certainly had my curiosity, but after playing it, its blend of intriguing sci-fi story and setting, brutal yet balletic time-bending action, and simply stunning graphical sheen now firmly has my attention. For more Black State, stick around in this video for an extended look at some gameplay.
You're in a Gen M lab.
How you guys feeling? Drop a comment down below. You rating this a 1 out of 10? I'm excited. A wait and see. Right now, I feel like I need to see like what the actual story is, and do we get more like actual abilities like with our arsenal, or is it just sneak around, shoot people, get to the next checkpoint? Cause I don't feel like I don't want to do that. That'll get too repetitive. I want to have some abilities with this so-called futuristic cyber suit he has on. I'm pretty sure this is the gameplay we just saw him talk over. I don't know.
Hold up. Enemy here!
Yeah, it literally is. It's literally the gameplay we just saw him talk over, but alright. Yeah, and then shoot that glass up there up. Okay, so we saw this already. Alright, yeah, drop a comment down below. What do you guys think? Like I said, it's a wait and see for me. I need to see some more from our actual, what the actual story is, and then a more in depth on our actual arsenal and abilities. But yeah, guys, also Sunny with another video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.